Hi. Welcome to the final day for this week of the EFT Business Catalyst Challenge. I'm Cassie Biltz. Welcome. Let's dive in because I always like to get to the point with these. I will have 3 more of these tapping sessions next week. So if you haven't registered for this challenge yet, click the second link in my bio, register. That way you get all the replays and some extra bonuses I'm sending out. If you want to see Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday's EFT tapping session, those are here on my Instagram as well. I did one on money. I've done one on, actually I'll link them below too if you're watching this on YouTube. I did one on money, on feeling behind in business, worthiness. I can't remember what Tuesday's was, but they're there in the comments. Okay, without further ado, let's dive into today's tapping session. First of all, before I even get started, make sure you're commenting. If you're on live, put hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. And I love knowing where you guys are in terms of how this is feeling for you, what results you're getting. So make sure to share that in the comments below as well. So today I want to tap on attracting your soulmate client. Yay! And so I want to start by first rating on a scale of 1 to 10 how good you feel right now about attracting perfect, ideal soulmate clients, your dream clients, the ones who just light your heart up. They love working with you. You love working with them. Okay, so I want you to just tune in with your body, check in with yourself, and rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 would be attracting soulmate clients feels really hard right now. Feels like I can't attract anybody. This is feeling really challenging. 1 would be, this is easy. I have so many amazing soulmate clients, in which case you probably don't need this tapping session, but you can still do it. So where are you on a scale 1 to 10? Okay, so sometimes it helps me if I close my eyes. I close my eyes a lot when I'm tapping because tapping only works if you focus on the problem. I know a lot of times in the personal development world, mindset work, any of that kind of stuff, we're taught not to focus on the problem. This modality is the opposite. You actually do want to focus on the feelings, the problems, the sensation, the thoughts you're having. So feel into your body, see where you are on a scale 1 to 10. 10 being like, oh my God, it feels so hard. Okay, I have my number, I know where I'm at. And we're gonna get started with the karate chop point. Doesn't matter what hand you do. And all you're gonna do is listen to me and tap along with me. Okay. Even though attracting ideal, perfect fit soulmate clients has felt really hard for me, or sometimes even feels impossible, I deeply love, honor, and respect myself. And even though attracting clients into my business feels like something that comes and goes in waves, or it just feels extra challenging right now, I choose to love, accept, and honor myself. And even though attracting soulmate clients has been challenging in the past, maybe I attracted people who weren't perfect fits, or who couldn't afford me, or who didn't want to afford me, who had tons of objections, who just weren't fun to work with, I deeply love, honor, and accept myself. All right, now following along with the points as I go. And if you're hopping, hey Lisa, if you're hopping on late, just jump in. We're tapping on attracting soulmate clients. So if you start a tapping session late, it's not gonna like mess anything up. So it's felt really hard to attract clients lately. It feels like I attract people who can't afford me. I attract people who have a lot of excuses or maybe drain my energy. And lately it's just felt really challenging. Attracting the perfect clients has felt challenging. And if what I'm saying doesn't resonate, put in your own words, add into what I'm saying. Maybe I don't feel like I'm worthy of soulmate clients. It feels like the kind of client I want to work with, why would they want to work with me? Like, I'm just little old me. And I'm kind of putting them on a pedestal, and I'm kind of making them seem like there's some big deal, and I'm just like, gum on the bottom of a shoe. And that doesn't feel good. Center of your chest. Okay, this next one is underneath a rib. Again, it doesn't matter what side. All of this frustration I feel around attracting soulmate clients. I'm having trouble attracting clients right now, or I am attracting clients, but they're not the ones I really want to work with. Underneath your armpit. It feels like selling is harder than it needs to be right now. Maybe I'm just stuck at selling. Maybe I'm just not a desirable person to work with. Again, insert what's coming up for you around this. all of this fear and scarcity I have around being able to attract enough clients into my business to actually be financially free. And more importantly, to thrive. This is like right above your ears around in a circle. I don't want to just attract a client here or there. I want to thrive, and that feels really challenging right now. Okay, so next spot is in between your two clavicles there. And again, just insert how you feel. So all of this blank, all of this anger, all of this frustration, all of this rage, all of this unworthiness, just sit there and tap on this point while you feel into that sensation of whatever that feeling is that's coming up. Palm of your hand. And again, just keep saying that to yourself. All of this blank, all of this whatever emotion's coming up. I close my eyes a lot when I tap, so don't mind me. I'm just helps me focus on the sensation. Okay, next one is around your belly button. All of this blank. Insert whatever feelings are coming up. Okay, next one is your womb space right over your ovaries. Or I guess that's where your ovaries would be. I did take anatomy. I have a master's in science. I should know these things. Okay, now close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Tuning into your body. Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? If you didn't rate yourself yet, that's totally fine. 10 being like attracting clients right now feels hard as fuck. 1 being attracting clients feels really easy. Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Wherever you are is perfect. Just affirm that. Wherever I am is perfect. And then we're going to go through the points again. So starting with the eyebrow. Attracting clients at this next level I desire to go to feels really scary. Like I'm afraid that if I raise my prices, if I put out the kind of offers I really want to, nobody's going to be there to buy. I feel really scared to call in my next level of client. I feel like it's not possible for me. It's possible for other people. It's just not possible for me. Or maybe it feels like in my industry, it's not possible to do what I want to do and raise my prices. People are going to see me and say, oh, I'm not going to pay her that. Right? So it feels like I want to attract this next level of client, but I have so many blocks around it, so many limiting beliefs, so much fear, so much self-doubt. There's a lot of self-doubt that I feel like is coming up. All of this doubt that I'm good enough at what I do, all of this doubt that I can charge what I want to charge, and all of this doubt that these soulmate clients actually exist. Like, I don't even think they exist sometimes. So I'm feeling like a lot of scarcity, a lot of lack. Hey, Lindsay. A lot of scarcity, a lot of lack. And it feels like sometimes when I'm working to attract these new soulmate clients at this new level, these people I want to call in, it's like I'm talking in the void. It feels like there's nobody there. I'm tuned to a radio station that ain't nobody on. That's how it feels. Breathing in, and we're going to go back to the original statement I had before in between your clavicle, and just insert how you feel. All of this blank, all of this lack, all of this fear, whatever's coming up. It feels like attracting this next level of client or attracting people who I just love to work with isn't possible for me. Crown of your head. But I'm choosing to let all of this go now. Choosing to let this go on a cellular level. I'm choosing to let this go from lifetimes past, from generations, from my mom, from my dad, from anybody I may have picked this up from. And I'm choosing to forgive anybody who I may have picked this up from. Maybe you had a business coach who told you like you couldn't charge what you wanted to charge, or you couldn't, have the kind of clients you want to have. Choosing to forgive anybody who may have programmed me with any belief that's limiting me from attracting who I want to attract into my business. Taking responsibility for my own well-being. And I love knowing that I get to decide how my life gets to be. And I get to decide how my business gets to be. And I love knowing that even though this has felt really hard in the past, or even feels hard right now, that I'm shifting it because I'm that powerful. I've done way harder things than this. Like, I've done way harder things than this. If anybody listening has given birth, you've done harder shit than this, okay? I gave birth to a 9-pound baby without an epidural. I done some hard shit. Okay? So just think of some things you've done that were hard. Maybe you went to college and that felt hard, or maybe you went through a really hard challenge in your life that you overcame. You ran a marathon, you did a triathlon. Like, it can be anything. But just as you're tapping, think about some things you've done that were really challenging and realize this isn't actually as hard as your brain is making it out to be. This is actually really easy compared to some of the other stuff that you've done. You were born for this. I was born, affirm that, I was born to help the perfect soulmate clients. And you know what's beautiful, actually, is that I believe your soulmate clients, there's a karmic contract, okay? So, and this is just my belief, but it helps me, so take it if it feels good to you. I believe that when you come to the planet, you have certain karmic contracts of people that you're going to meet, that you're going to help, and they're going to help you. And those are a done deal. So us worrying about, oh, maybe there aren't any more clients, or maybe nobody wants to work with me. I actually believe that all of my clients have already, before this lifetime, chosen to work with me, and I've chosen to work with them. We already have like that bond. So I actually don't need to worry about this at all because it's already been set in stone. It's already been laid out karmically before I came here. Again, that's just a belief I hold because it feels good to hold that belief. It feels like, oh, well, then I don't need to go out and find clients. Like, we've already figured this out before we even came to this planet in this particular incarnation. So I gotta just be all of who I am and trust that all of the perfect clients for me are showing up. Okay, again, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Exhale, say release, and it falls, and it falls, and it falls, and it falls. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys through a little guided visualization, RRT style, okay? Close your eyes if you're able to. If you're not able to close your eyes and you're not in a safe space, please do not do this. But if you can, just for a minute, I want you to imagine that this is how it is with your soulmate clients, okay? And I explained this to one of my private clients yesterday. Imagine that you made a dating profile. You get on eHarmony and make a dating profile and you're like, I'm gonna make this the hottest profile ever because I want to attract all of the people. I want to attract every single possible mate. So instead of going on eHarmony and being who the fuck you really are, you go on eHarmony and you're like, I'm gonna put a picture of some other chick who I think is quote unquote hotter, and I'm gonna make my bio sound really, really quote unquote good, and I'm gonna make it look like I'm one way because I want to attract all the people. But then you start attracting all these wrong fucking people. And you're like, why am I attracting weirdos and people I don't resonate with and these people who like I would never want to hang out with? So then you scrap that. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna go on eHarmony. Imagine you're pulling up a profile and you're like, I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna put my actual picture, my actual bio, my fun facts about me. And all of a sudden you get this flood of inquiries and messages from like people who want to get to know you because of who you really are, and they feel so good and you feel so connected. And in fact, you're getting twice as many, 3 times as many, 5 times. You're literally getting 100 times more messages than you did when you made a profile that you thought was quote unquote desirable. That is y'all when you go online and you try to be something other than who the fuck you actually are because you think it'll make you more magnetic to people and to these soulmate clients. You already are magnetic. You already are that eHarmony profile that's hot as shit and is going to get 100 times more inquiries when you just show up and be you. Okay, that's how you attract the soulmate clients. So, rate where you are on a scale of 1 to 10. Again, if you are just hopping on, you can just jump in. We're gonna do one more round and then we're gonna wrap it up. Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10 from when we started? And we'll do one more round. And this time, the last round, I like to do more of like in reprogramming positive affirmations. So we're gonna go the positive route. I love, approve, and accept myself. And I love knowing that the more me I am, the more easily I attract soulmate clients. And the best thing about being me is I don't have to try to be magnetic. I don't have to try to be attractive. Soulmate clients just get me because I'm showing up as me. It's almost like I'm a lighthouse and my light is on and they're like boats coming to shore. They can't help but be attracted to me. It's like moths to a flame. That is me. And it's safe to raise my prices. It's safe to speak to the exact people I want to work with because I know that they're there. And I love, approve, and honor myself. I trust in the flow of life. I am safe. I am safe to attract soulmate clients. I'm safe to attract more clients. Imagine having like 10 more clients come into your business today. How does that feel in your body? Feel into that. And just keep tapping. Notice if it feels like fear, stress, anxiety, that's going to kind of inhibit you. That's basically your subconscious telling you like you don't feel safe receiving this. I allow myself to receive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 soulmate clients. It's safe to be successful. It's safe to work with people who really, really want to pay me and really want to work with me. They're excited to pay me. Like they want to give me their money because they know it's going to change their life and they're so excited and it's such an honor to work with them. My energetic open sign is on in my business and attracting clients is easier than ever. I love knowing that if it doesn't look like it's working on the external 3D world, it's always working behind the scenes, even if I can't see it. Around your belly button. It's just like, working out. Sometimes you can work out for a month or two and you're like, it's not doing anything. And then one day you wake up, you're like, holy shit, I'm 15 pounds lighter. When did that happen? Well, it happened when you were having fun, living your life. Just keep tapping. I love knowing that soulmate clients are always on their way to me. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Let me know in the comments how this was for you, where you are on a scale of 1 to 10 now. Go back and listen as many times as you want. And if you haven't registered for this challenge, register via the second link in my bio, or if you're watching this on YouTube, via the link in the show notes or the YouTube description, whatever. And the other 3 videos that I did earlier this week for tapping are on my Instagram as well. All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a good Thursday, and I will catch you next week for more tapping here on my Instagram. Bye, guys.